how large Yuri is in height, thank you very much, Natsuki. Do any of you ask for her to reach for high objects?
Of course, Yuri is a great friend and is always helping us all.
Yes, I guess you could call it that.
Hey Yuri, could you reach way up high to get me the second volume of this manga, please?
But I just got you the first one.
Yeah, but I just remembered how much better the second one is.
Yuri, there you are. Be a darling and help me hang up banners for the club, please.
But you're already the second tallest in the club.
But you're a whole 3 centimeters bigger.
Yuri, could you lift me in your arms again, pretty please?
Sayori, that's the 3rd time today.
Is it? I didn't realize. I guess it really lifts my spirits.
As you can see, Yuri is an invaluable asset to our club.
At least until we get a stool.
Perhaps I'll get you girls one myself.
No, we're fine, thanks.
Maybe I should ask her to lift me in her arms one of these days. Thanks a lot for the ask.
Hey, we see you like visual novels. Doki Doki Literature Girls is pretty good.
I don't really understand how your statement about our club being cool relates to visual novels, but thanks. In any case, aren't visual novels basically just novels but with pictures? That sounds like something Yuri might like.
What? Have you ever seen the aesthetics a visual novel has? It's all anime-like. That sounds like something much more your alley, Natsuki.
Hey, why are you making it sound like it's a bad thing?
I just don't happen to have the need for visuals to picture a story in my mind, thank you very much.
I knew it. You are calling me dumb.
Hey girls, why don't we discuss things?
This doesn't concern you.
Okay.
You can't just have novels in such a high standard. You know what else is a novel? Twilight.
Are we cherry-picking bad examples again? Because you're making me remember a certain manga called Oremo. And I didn't want to remember that existing today, so thank you very much.
Sayori, you're better with people. Can you help me calm down these two, please?
I want to, but I don't really understand what the problem is. I mean, aren't VNs the perfect combination between the deep and rich storytelling of a novel with the beautiful and expressive aesthetics of a manga? If anything, this should be the one thing they agree with, not another argument.
She might be right, you know.
She absolutely is. Let's stop this quarrel at once, like the friends we are.
Besides, we all know the best VN is school days, am I right?
What the fuck, Sayori?
All of a sudden, I just remembered how angry I was.
And I just remembered I gotta leave early today, see ya!
Personally, I don't really like VNs for how restricted the characters in the game are with their choices and routes, so they make me a little sad. I will never say that out loud though. I'm afraid of what these two might do if they hear me.
Yuri, I was wondering if I could get an opinion on this poem dedicated to you from moi. Sayori has a red ribbon, Natsuki has the pink hair, Monika has the smile and emerald green eyes, but Yuri, none Coulf match your beauty. What with your majestic purple hair and eyes, your mature yet shy personality. So how was that? I'm bad at poems, but meh, thought I would give it a shot.
Well, I really like it, but your composition, the prose. See, the thing about writing poetry when your style, you should just.
Oh no, Yuri is broken!
But I didn't do anything this time.
Take cover, she's going to blow up.
You were a fine writer, Yuri.
I'll never forget you, my friend.
See you, Space Cowboy.
I'm not dead though.
Don't worry, Annan. I'm pretty sure the late Yuri liked your poem.
You girls have any hobbies aside from literature?
Of course. We're all-round, well-developed characters after all. For instance, I enjoy playing piano.
I'm learning baking. So far, I can mostly make cupcakes, but I'm learning more every chance I get.
I like collecting knives. I know it's not the most usual hobby out there, but I've learned to accept myself.
And I like... sleeping?
That's a basic human function.
Wow, I'm a flat character.
No, you're not. Don't worry, we'll find you something.
We're ready when you are, Sayori.
You'll want to aim a little bit higher than that.
This is so much fun.
Wait. I don't remember agreeing to be the target.
Do you want to support Sayori or not?
After a short trip to the hospital, Sayori decided to stick with literature.
Monika, do you have a preference for boys or girls?
At the beginning, I thought I only liked boys because for my whole life I was told that was the default. But as I grew up, I started to wonder if that's really all there was to it. And after I was introduced to the other huge amount of options that existed, I realized something about myself. If someone is willing to love me for who I truly am, and it makes me feel loved and appreciated, I am more than willing to reciprocate that feeling regardless of that person's gender. Unless it's Natsuki, of course.
What? Why not me?
I'm just an Wait, why does it bother you so much?
It's because I read manga, isn't it? I can change that for you.
Sayori! Help!
She's been really into shoujo manga lately. Let's just leave her be for a while.
Hold on. Why should I change to appease you? Screw that. You either love me for who I am or leave me. This relationship is over.
We went out for a snack, and when we were back, Natsuki was mostly back to normal.
What's a perfect date for any says every one of you?
Oh my, what an embarrassing question. I don't know. I've never had a boyfriend before. Reading a book together, perhaps? Is that something couples do?
This may sound silly, but I've always wanted to bake with someone. I imagine it would be a fun experience.
I don't really care what we're doing, as long as we're together.
I agree with Sayori. When you're with the person you love, what you're doing doesn't matter. Even if you're just staring at each other endlessly talking about life.
Huh?
I'm not the only one who considers that creepy, am I?
You're not. What's up with that date idea?
Hey, don't knock it till you tried it. Here, Sayori, let me show you. So...
Okay, I changed my mind. What you're doing actually does matter.
Someday I'll find someone who understands how much love there is in an endless, unblinking stare.
The first girl to show up on the answer to this ask gets some chocolates and a pretty new pen. To the power of _ to the power of.
Let me in! Let me in!
Don't fall over me!
I hope that chocolate is worth it.
The winner is obvious. I entered the room before everyone else.
But my line of dialogue appeared first, so I win.
It's not fair, Monika. You always get to be first one at everything.
Alright, fine. We'll just go with the easiest solution.
Huh?
Yuri gets the chocolate,
But I wanted the
and Sayori gets the pretty pen.
But I wanted the chocolate. Wait a second, you don't get anything.
Seeing my club members happy is the best gift the club president could ask for.
Aww, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. You're the best, Monika.
Hey, who locked the door? I want chocolate too.
I can hear you. The real prize were the friends we made along the way.
You're the only one in the literature club who doesn't have any hair ribbons. So here's one so you don't feel left out. To the power _ to the power of.
Oh my gosh, All Might is here. Everything is going to be fine.
So, what do you think of my poem, Sayori?
I don't think I get it. Why is the same word rewritten over itself over and over? And why is the second half in binary?
It's abstract. You don't have to get it to like it.
I don't?
Oh my god, you were right. How come I didn't realize earlier? No wonder no one wants to talk about my wonderfully written psychological horror novels with me. Give it to me post-haste, lest they exile me any further. Finally. I will cease being the sore thumb in the literature club. I already feel the love of my friends flooding towards me. I can't wait to talk about torn limb nightmares with everyone. That day, I learned a little bit about being myself, and also about better book recommendations.
I think Sayori could be a bit more responsive. She tends to leave people hanging sometimes.
Boo!
Get out of here.
Boo!
Boo.
Huh? Do I?
Yep.
Yep.
You made me wait outside your house for 2 hours this Monday.
What? Why didn't you tell me before? I'm an awful friend.
Aw, don't beat yourself up over it.
Absolutely. We know and love you for who you are.
Or maybe I forgot to ring the bell.
They may accept me, but if I want to improve as a person, I need to fix that up.
At the following meeting,
You girls read any good books lately?
By Yuri's recommendation, I'm reading Charlotte Braun's Jane Eyre. You can really feel the main character's passion through the pages.
I spent my time watching The Price is Right.
Hi, girls. Arriving late, are we?
Sayori? What are you doing here? We just opened the classroom.
Did you stay here during the whole weekend?
What did you even eat?
Eating is for the weak.
Could someone contact the hospital, please?
I have their number and speed dial since last time.
I'll get the punch card. We might get a discount.
During the following week, Sayori tried to learn how to be more responsible without destroying herself in the process.
Honestly, I love this blog so much. I want to know more about how Monika feels about Sayori and how they hang out together.
Before we answer, thanks for your wonderful message. It means a lot to all of us in the literature club.
We hope we can keep bringing you smiles every day.
Sayori is one of my dearest friends, along with Natsuki and Yuri. She always brings sunshine wherever she goes, and since I'm not really good with people, she constantly helps me with arguments and problems that may happen in the club. She's wonderful.
Aw, you're making me blush, you silly. Monika is also one of my best friends. We met here at school just this year, but it feels like we've known each other for much longer. We usually hang out while having lunch, after the club, and we walk to and from school together. She is incredibly oblivious in social situations, but she always means well. Sometimes she may seem like a stuck-up know-it-all because all her grades are perfect and she's excellent at all sports, and now she's learning to play piano apparently just to spite us, but in her own words, she's just passionate.
You know me well, Sayori.
She also insists on wearing that stupid white ribbon everywhere. I tell her, geez, Monika, take it off. You take about 10 times longer to do your hair putting that on. But she's always like, I know it's not comfortable or practical at all, but it makes me feel unique. And I'm like, say what? Literally everyone wears ribbons. Get off your high horse.
You really are pulling no punches for this, are you?
And you should see her when she obsesses over something. This one time we asked for the same flavor of ice cream at a cafe, but Monika didn't like the idea of the two of us eating the same thing. So when I went to the bathroom for a few minutes, she ate both of them. She's still a good friend though. I wasn't angry, really. I guess I was mostly just surprised she could eat 2 ice creams in like 2 minutes.
Thanks, Sayori. That'd be all for this post.
Oh, and there was this time we liked the same guy. You'll never even guess what Monika did.
Yeah, I'm stopping the camera now.
I didn't expect Sayori to be one to keep receipts. I guess I'll start buying her snacks more often. Before she receives an asking what she thinks about me.
okay, that was great, except it doesn't actually say Coulf.
I think it's perfect.
Wait, is it really not? Wait, hold on.
Can we edit the ask?
God.
Wait, is it?
Can we just edit the ask to have an F now?
Please.